Awesome.
This is a WOWFM warning. We wish to advise that some of the contents on this program may be considered offensive and may not be suitable for all listeners.
Good evening, welcome to Hi-Fidelity for another Sunday. Thanks as always to Brett for sticks, strings and stories. Brett will be back next week, 6 till 8, every second Saturday and also every Sunday, so you can tune in and catch Brett. Huge show tonight. I don't know if we'll even get to some new releases this week because in the second hour, Will and Luke from Violet Harlot are coming in to talk about the War for the Red Hyper Giant, which is coming out next week on Thursday. Woo! We're going to go through a couple of the singles that have already been released and talk about that massive release that is coming up. But in the first hour of the show, I'm joined by THB. Sam, Sorrens, James and Callum are with me and we're going to be going through the EP. Welcome to WOWFM, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, so good to have you in. And congratulations on the EP. Came out back in April.
Yeah, yep.
One of the best named EPs of the year.
Thank you. We finally got the recognition.
Oh, really?
We spent ages cooking that up.
We definitely spent way too long thinking of that title.
I think we had it in the back pocket for a hot minute.
Yeah,
and then we were like, hey guys, we could actually call a legitimate piece of music this.
and because we like sleeping, like it just worked really well.
It was and we all had pajamas. We didn't have to go shopping for elaborate costumes.
Yeah.
And we were so comfortable.
You went shopping and I went shopping.
I did go shopping.
But it's fine.
So the EP, as in double EPY, was there a general discussion about how you would spell EP?
No, I think it's kind of a thing on the internet, you know, when you're sleepy, you're a bit eepy.
Yeah.
And so I guess does anyone else have? I didn't research it.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
THB sort of first came to my attention when the EP was released, but you've kind of been around on social media for a little bit before that.
Yeah, not too much. We kind of really got our gears started at the start of this year.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we did as the four of us, because we had an old member. Shout out Caleb Coles, used to be our drummer.
Top legend,
we love
the goat.
He's a busy man. But now we're joined by Sorrens on the drums.
Hello.
How did you end up joining the band, Sorrens?
I'm actually a Kiwi. I moved over here originally to study, and I met these guys during a Flinders University sort of music performance.
Right.
We both ended up performing, and they said that they needed a drummer, and I was like, well, I'm a drummer, and I need something to do. So it all worked out, really.
There we go. It was meant to be.
Despite them being a Kiwi, we said, we need a drummer.
And how did the band actually become a band at the start?
So we, the four of us originally with Caleb, we were all from the same high school. So the three, Sam, James and I, we came from the same high school and we're always, messing around. Sam and I have been super, super long time friends and we sort of started our music journey together.
Right.
Yeah, about the same time Callum picked up the guitar, I picked up the bass because I found the guitar too difficult. Which is
He's got big,
usually.
meaty fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we started, me and Sam started doing, Beatles covers. We love our Beatles stuff.
Right.
And then
because I got the voice for it.
He does. And then James joined in and James is the GOAT. His fingers just move quicker than you can sort of comprehend.
Nice.
So I'm not entirely sure he's actually playing the guitar. He could just have an elaborate sequencing setup going. I'm not, the jury's out on that one.
Well, we were talking before we came to air, Sam, you're a bit of a gun on Guitar Hero.
Yes, I don't like to admit
Absolutely.
that on the air though. That's fine.
Whose fingers are faster, yours on Guitar Hero or James's on a normal guitar?
James 100%.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
You get a few 100% FCs.
I just don't like to be full of myself, so it's James.
I'm a bit egotistical.
Oh, there we go. And James, have you, how long have you played guitar? Were you always able to just play that fast?
Oh, no, not at all. I've, what's the word? I started when I was like 12, but I really only picked it up properly when I was like 14, 15.
Right.
And I only really learnt how to play quickly at like 17, 18.
Yep.
Now 22, so 4 years.
Had some year to just go faster and faster and faster.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it feels like it just appeared out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just appeared. I don't know how I did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is it God's talent?
Yeah. And it comes in handy to have someone in the band that can shred that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't always ask bands about the meanings of their names, but I was interested with THB.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Wouldn't you like to
Oh,
know?
okay. Yeah. So an air of mystery.
Think harder, babe.
There we go. And you are a band that has a great logo too. I always think it's good to have a band that's got a logo that
the
works
fish
well.
over there in the corner. That's their creative merit.
Your band artist.
Yeah, say hi, fish.
Hello.
And so, as a band, was the EP sort of the first time everybody had in the studio?
Yeah, we didn't really record in the studio. We had no, that was a bedroom recording.
Oh, nice.
In James's bedroom. Yeah, but that was the first time. Like I had a bit of experience with the softwares and that sort of stuff.
If
but
you look for Polarised by Callum Langley on Spotify, you'll find it.
I wrote and released a song for Year 12 research project,
Right.
and it's very dated.
It's a good way to do a research project.
No, it was excellent. I'd rather do that than the pharmaceutical effects or depression or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that every second person chose.
Yep. And so, as a band, how have you gone about figuring out that whole thing about organising rehearsals and sorting out gigs and finding bands to play with?
Well, it's really difficult because these three are the biggest introverts you'll ever see. I have to absolutely drag these guys to shows, and I'm not the biggest extrovert myself. I'm just like, I want to play with these cool people, so I'm going out to shows like Drop Sync and Birds of Spies and these sorts of people. That's a shout out. We want to get on your sets, guys.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, so it's been an eventual thing, and we've been sort of trying to like just network. You know, we've got sort of find those friends around. It's really funny actually. There's a old grandma at the church that I go to, and she's got extended friends who, and then they have grandsons who are, have you heard about William? He's in this band and he's playing this, and so it's just taking it wherever you can.
Yep. There we go. And is THB sort of the first band for everyone, or is there people that have been in other bands?
I've been in a band before.
What? You haven't told us this. We weren't your first.
We recorded a studio album, but I'm not. But we never got around to releasing it. We broke up before we released it. So this is my second band.
And was that in New Zealand?
That was in New Zealand. Yeah, I was in high school.
Is there sort of a noticeable difference in the scenes with New Zealand and Adelaide?
There's a lot more people in Adelaide.
Fair enough.
That's a start. It's a lot more active in Adelaide, which I think is awesome.
Yep.
Getting to know local artists is something that I think is really special. In Adelaide, compared to the cities I've lived in New Zealand, there's just not that culture, that connection. And I don't know, it's really awesome being in a city where that matters.
Yeah, it's great. Now, we're going to go through the EP track by track. Before we do, though, we do need to do a quick WOW weather update.
Here you go, Sam.
100.5 WOW.
And tonight's weather update is brought to you by THB's EP, the EP.
Woo! All right. Adelaide. On Monday, you have light showers with a high of 13 degrees. On Tuesday, there is a chance of thunderstorms with a high of 12. Wednesday, again, light showers with a high of 12 degrees. Thursday should be partly cloudy with a high of 12 degrees. And on Friday, partly cloudy again with another high of 12 degrees.
Sensationally done, sir.
Have you done that before as well?
Never in my life.
There you go. We found a new vocation for you.
Yeah, really well done. So we're going to go through the EP all the way. All 4 tracks as well. Was it always going to be 4, or was there a couple that may have made it on there?
No, it was from the start. We set out to make an EP of 4 tracks. It was never just we'll write the best 10 or 12 songs and take the best of those. From the start, it was a 4-song EP.
Nice.
And then after that, like a couple other bits and pieces that we'd written were up for contention for it. I had a track I'd written called Non-Fiction. Which
bass track.
It's all right. Which we haven't recorded yet. I think that's the plan, but didn't make it on because I found it a bit difficult to record. But we'll get there and you'll hear it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Well, we're going to kick off with the track Greener Grass. Was it always going to be the opener for the EP?
I think we all looked at it and said, guys, what do we like the most? And
It was kind of the unanimous one.
Yeah. We all like this one the most. A lot of these songs all have a lot of meaning to us, with one notable exception. But yeah, when we looked at it, it was like, okay, well, this, we all like this the most, and it's also, what people are playing, it's what people are listening to, so it makes sense. And it's shown to be our most popular on Spotify, so we picked well.
Yeah, it works really well as an opener. It's nice with kicking off with the bass as well, having a little moment at the start.
Yeah, Callum's big thing has always been, you're not a bassist that sits in the song, you're the front and centre, you got to be there. So I wasn't really given a choice. He helped me write that bit, and then it just kind of took off after that for us.
Then I was also impressed with the effort of rhyming inside of me with false dichotomy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sam, actually, that was our brainchild together, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one and the lyric about, if I change these words, will this song still make sense? I was way too proud of that line.
Yeah. No, we have these odd moments of like, what? These words, they sound good together. We're really proud of that one.
Nice. Let's take a listen to those words. This is the first track off of the EP by THB. This is Greener Grasses. You're on 100.5 WOW FM.
My love with obscure instruments. If I change these words
You're on 100.5 WOW FM. This is Hi-Fidelity. I'm joined by THB, and that is the first track off of their debut EP, the EP, Greener Grasses. And I think I'm going to say EP more on this show than I have on any other show.
Yep. Yeah, we found that.
My apologies.
Oh, good. And while I was playing, it was great to see a band enjoying their music, because sometimes bands come in here and you play their EP and they are sick of hearing it from producing it and recording it and going over it and over it and over it.
Yeah, we definitely did have a phase like that, because James and I spent it was like 2 days where we were just locked in. I didn't leave my room. I was just mixing and mastering this thing, and I still, I'm not 100% happy with it, but I was just spending so much time on it. But we've had that time to decompress, and we go back to it now. I just love that song. Yeah. It's just so much fun. I'm so proud of it.
It's great. And so was it a case with the DIY of just figuring everything out as you went?
Yeah. I mean, James is the real expert on that one. He sort of figured out all the plugins and stuff, because we first started to look at doing it with loud amps and that such. But we found just more success using digital plugins and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a figure it out as it goes. Dr. Google, bit of research on YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Most of us already had the gear, so.
So James, how many times do you reckon you've heard each song?
Too many. It's tough for me to listen to them as a listener now, just because of the amount of times I spent what's the song called? Livewire, for example.
Yep.
Oh my God, that took me so long.
That's that guitar solo, James.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, was there a few runs?
Poor
at
James. I feel so bad about this. One of the first takes he did of the guitar solo, because it was improvised, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
One of the first takes he did, we were like, oh yeah, that's all right, and not too bad. And then he keeps on going. And little did we know, it was something like 50 takes you ended up doing.
Whoa.
More. It was more. It was in the hundreds.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, well, we got to move on. Just pick a take.
Yeah.
And so he takes us through the ones that he thought we would like, and it came back to that first one, and I was like, oh, yeah, no, this one's sick. Why haven't you shown us this?
Yeah, and so once you've recorded a solo like that, as intricate as they get, when you're playing live, are you trying to recreate parts of it? Or do you...
Yeah, parts of it. I try not to play songs the exact same live.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go to live shows, you'll notice that a lot of, especially what I play, is improvised.
Yeah.
I have themes and motifs and everything, but I don't really play the same way every time.
Right.
Because honestly, I'll just be bored, and then and I think that the listener will probably get bored of it too.
Right. Yeah.
Because if we're playing the same songs, every single set, it gets boring.
Mm-hmm. So there's a reason to go to every show, because it's going to be that little bit different.
We like to keep our shows dynamic. We have a lot of fun on our shows.
Yeah, and so for the EP, was it a case of recording the drums first and then sitting around waiting for everyone else to get done?
Well, that would have been a really good idea. We recorded all of the other instruments first, and when I came to record the drums to a click, I realised not everything was synced up to a click. So we had to go in and manually change all of my drum strikes.
Yeah.
We're recording stuff now, but that's as far as I'll go to say, and we're definitely doing the drums first.
We learned so much in our first process.
Yeah. Well, was everyone kind of around the whole time, or was there a lot of just individual work?
Pretty well. It was always, we had when we were putting down the guitar tracks, it was the four of us cramped into James's bedroom. Two of us are lying right back on the bed. James is manning the Ableton, and I'm playing the guitar, and it'd just be over and over again. Nah. Stuffed it. Go again.
Is there anyone that is a bit of a one-take wonder and just sits down and nails it?
I reckon the closest to that would be Sorrens.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think we're all perfectionists in our own way. You can never really do anything in just one take.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you would go with the sort of DIY and the chance to record 50 versions of a solo if you were constrained by, say, 2 days in a studio to get things done?
Yeah, well, we have thought about that, because the next releases we're looking at doing, where we're on the fence as to whether we try and mix it and master it ourselves, or we record a full demo and then take that into a studio and re-record it and do it with the engineer's help.
Yeah.
So it'd be one of those things where we just have to have everything nailed. Not wasting that time in the studio.
Yeah, we meet it, but we meet up at least once every week. So I guess it would be just absolutely nailing it down. You can play it in your sleep sort of situation. Yeah.
And in terms of playing it in your sleep too, Greener Grasses has a how-to on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I was just bored one day and I was like, hey, this is a mildly cool guitar line that I wrote. Some people want to know this. And it got some traction. People seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, is it something you think you'd do for other tracks?
Yeah, definitely. I've got more in the works.
Yeah. And Sam, do you think you'd do one on how to play a solo? Oh, James, sorry.
Yeah, maybe if I can remember how to play them.
Yeah. Well, Sam, I've had a band in a while back who managed to use an emulator to put their music into Guitar Hero. Is that something you think would be worth doing with James?
Yes. Guys, I'll remember my bass parts.
Yeah, excuse me, we'll be right back.
I'll figure out the charting, guys. It's all good. I can do it.
It could take over rehearsals, though.
Yeah.
That would definitely be
But then we
a
could just
problem.
turn into a live Guitar Hero band. We're all just playing up there with the instruments.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
It'd be embarrassing if we don't 100% them, though.
Yeah, that is a problem if you do mix it up.
I'm very bad at Guitar Hero, so don't do that to me.
It'd be funny to watch, though. So that's what really matters.
Yeah, it would be good. Now, we should get on to the second track, Livewire. Is this based on anyone you know?
Yeah, there's a funny thing about that. My dad, who's at home listening, he is the Livewire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's written entirely about my dad, and it's really funny that
Shout out Big Paul.
Shout out Big Paulie. I wrote this yonks ago, and we've been playing it ever since. We played it a few times with him there, and it's really funny. He's sitting along, bobbing his head. Yeah, I like this song. Yeah,
And what's
this
he
is cool.
actually think of it? That's the real question.
It's up until I only told him explicitly a couple months ago. Yeah, Dad, I wrote this song about you.
Yeah,
And he's like, oh, that's nice.
He's got to be happy with it.
Yeah, no, he likes it now. Now I've shown him the lyrics. He loves it.
Yeah, because the lyrics, he comes out of it really well.
Yeah. I must have been. I don't know. He must have given me a chocolate that day or something like that.
All right, well, let's take a listen. This is the second track off the EP. This is THB with Livewire on WOWFM.
Story about a young man who was destined for glory. Had to wear shades inside cause his future was so bright. Every time he walks in the room, ladies scream out in delight. The cricket club. He knew that right then and there one day it would be love. He settled down, had a couple of kids, everything had turned out right. He's not done, not just yet, he's got some work to do tonight. He's a live wire, he's on fire, he's awesome. He's a renegade, he can't be caged, he's awesome. My very first day now. Hard work, driving pain, yeah. Through these lessons I will line your way. Lead the world in your name. And I've followed you since my very first day now. Lean on me, I'll be your cane, yeah. After all you've done, I never could repay you now. Spent his whole life chasing after dreams. Been making darkening lights since 1973. Couldn't have nothing left, everything had to be just right. Come on in, sit on down, let me tell you a story of tonight. He's a live wire, he's on fire, he's awesome. He's a renegade and he can't be caged, he's awesome. Lead the world in your name, and I've followed you since my very first day now. Hard work, driving pain, yeah. Through these lessons I will line your way. Lead the world in your name, and I've followed you since my very first day now. Lean on me, I'll be your cane, yeah.
And you are on WOWFM. This is Hi-Fidelity. We just had the track Live Wire by THB and Sorrens, Sam, James and Callum from the band are joining me in the studio. You managed to launch the EP at the Gov?
Yes, yeah,
Great venue to launch an EP.
Oh, it was excellent. We kind of stumbled into that one accidentally, and it turned out to be perfect. Yeah.
I think it's always been a mixture of stumbling into it, and you're just very good at being like, hey, you should let us come and play.
It was really funny because I went to one of their homegrown shows, and I just happened to sit right next to the person who organises all of them. And I say, well, if you're the only one in here typing on a laptop, you must be someone important. So I'm like, there's a good band, isn't it?
Nice.
Let us play.
Find the important person. That's the best thing to do when you get into a room as well. And in the lead up, like just before the EP launch, you had another gig. Was it at the Metro?
Yeah.
Was that the first THB headliner?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it a different kind of feel, Sam, when you're headlining?
I tend not to think about it,
Right, yep.
because if I give the headlining part too much power, then I'll overthink it and I'll freak out a little bit. So it doesn't matter where we're billed, like I'm just there to like play my music and just give it my all. And I do that my best every time we play, for the most part.
And I'm always interested with bands. Is there sort of a THB routine on a gig night?
I come from work at 6 o'clock and I pick up James and he talks my ear off the entire drive.
Yeah.
And
Load
then
the drum
I play
kit
some
in.
music.
Yeah.
Load the drum kit in, man, so many times.
Yeah, and then we all get there and sit around, say a few bad jokes, and wait.
And then good to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, was it nice having a headlining show just before the EP launch as kind of a warm up for it?
I think so. I think that was my second time playing in THB.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helped us, I think, with our dynamics before the launch. And I think Callum and I had been to a Metro show not too long before to see Misnomer. And that really helped, us get a sense of the venue, sort of how it's going to feel maybe for us when we're on stage. So it was really, really cool.
Yeah. And I always wonder, when you're launching an EP, is it the decision to play all the songs in order as they are on the EP, or to mix them around?
Yeah, we did think about that because we think we got a really good order of the EP and we were happy with that. But in terms of our live performances, we just have a few songs with certain dynamics that are just really good to start with. Like Barely Know, as much as it's a bit of a not favourite song.
It's the one, like, as much as I'm very proud of all our songs, it is the song I hate.
Yeah.
Because it's so different from all the other songs, and it's not really us, but at the same time, that is so us.
Because we started as a joke song.
Yeah.
We were just saying to every word that ended in ER, or even words that didn't. Liquor, I barely know it. And so James and I were like, hey, let's write a song out of that. And then we actually did.
Yep.
And then we did. And that was our first mistake.
Yep.
Listening to the intrusive
the voices got to us. But yeah, so that Barely Know, we start off our sets always with that because it's a good one to. Hey, we're playing, everybody.
It throws you straight in.
Yeah.
It's unrelenting is the word I'll use. But
yeah. But we don't
like.
we also don't like putting it first because it's like, please, we're not misogynists, please. It's a joke.
We're good people. Come on.
Yeah. And from talking to you before you came on, you're a band, I guess, that can't throw the set list together at the last moment because there's some pretty impressive set lists.
Yeah. We our resident fish artist spends so much time on our set list. It's just a silly little art project for them to do. Are you got any words to say about it?
I mean, yeah, it's good fun because it started off when I couldn't make it to a gig, and it's like, because I'd been to every gig before that. It's like, oh man, they're gonna miss me. Oh, I saw Callum writing the set list in his scratchy, scribbly ass handwriting, and I was like, I could do better than that. So I crack out the black texters, and I have a bit of fun. And it's like, hey, that's actually really entertaining.
That's so good.
After doing the cover for the EP, where like I had to fulfill like a requirements. There were things that people wanted out of it. Whereas like the set list is like, I can just draw whatever the hell I want.
And it must be nice to see someone ask for the set list at the end of a gig and walk away with it.
Oh yeah, shout out the bassist from Misnomer.
He always gets one from us.
I know, and so it's like he's my favorite guy. But now it's like, oh, hopefully people will work out that the set lists look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I've cooked up quite a cool one for the Low Left gig we've got lined up, and I handed it over to you before.
8th of August, 8 p.m. We're playing with, or 8:30 p.m. We're playing with Bugmeat and Willow.
Yeah,
good time.
There was a great promo for that took me back with Kid Picks.
Yeah, Kid Picks. That was Bugmeat with the creative geniuses behind that. And then we took that and ran with it. And by took it and ran with it, I mean I re-downloaded Kid Picks and spent far too many hours on it.
Just exploding everything.
Oh yeah. No, just a few scribbles then.
Yeah, and at first it was kind of everyone's first exposure to text to speech as well.
Yeah.
Getting it to say rude words.
Oh, I forgot it did that. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded weird too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I made a boo boo. Yeah.
Undo.
And then there's a few videos on YouTube. There's the THB on camp.
Yeah. That's another creation by the fish.
That'd be me again, because I finally got a camcorder up and working. Mm-hmm. It records onto mini disc.
Yeah.
So it was an absolute pain getting the batteries and getting discs, and then the batteries ran out too fast and whatever. And so I came to that first gig with the camcorder, and I was like, hey, that was actually really fun.
Yeah.
So then I got to make another one for the EP launch. So we've got a nice little video up on the YouTube that I made, which is good fun.
Two videos.
Two videos, yeah, because I did the Metro one beforehand. So it's like, it's a tradition now.
It's another extension of the art.
And there's a lyric video for Greener Grasses. Who threw that one together?
Oh yeah, that was me.
It's iconic.
Thank you. It took me a long time to do that together. I used to make YouTube videos for fun when I was a teenager.
Yes, Sorrens does make YouTube videos.
I have quite the online history. But no, that was really fun. I think we've said it, but I can't say it enough. I really, really love Greener Grasses. I think it's our strongest track out there at the moment, and I hope that the lyric video shows just how much I love that song, and we love that song.
Yeah.
And is the lyric video the sort of thing where you sit down at the computer to work on it and suddenly it's like 6 hours later and you're still there?
Absolutely. I was like, oh, this is going to be so easy. I'm just going to get a few little words up. 20-minute job. Boom, bam, done. And then, I think it took me like 8 hours.
But it's nice to have it up there.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I close my eyes to sleep at night and that just starts playing in the back of my eyelids.
So, James, if there's a lyric video as well, are there plans for a music video?
I think we're planning on it. We haven't actually started too much of that yet. Mm-hmm. We're in the planning phase for that stuff, but we haven't really talked about it in a while, actually.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. We should get on that, fellas.
Yeah, probably.
We'll just have a break for a band meeting and then sort it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, well, we're up to track 3 off of the EP now.
Yeah, this is Spiral. This is quite an important song to us. Mm-hmm. It's about the failings of our mental health system. I originally wrote this, and I wasn't too big a fan of it. I thought it was, it's a bit preachy. It was a bit wah. But then Sam sort of came around.
I looked him in the eye and just said, "Shut up."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm a huge advocate for mental health and like talking about mental health because I deal with a lot of my own mental health issues. So I was like, "No, we're doing this one. We don't have a choice."
No.
Like
I really appreciate that. It's become one of my more favorite songs now. And so we play that, and we just want to, It's an important message to get out there. Look after your friends because they don't look after us.
Yeah.
But also it has a really cool bass line. I can't stress that enough.
Well, I like the solo.
Let's take a listen for the bass and the solo. This is THB with Spiral on WOWFM.
He just called. folks who knows him, you'll never get enough. His problems are his own in there. Oh no. Go on, throw me down, I'll spiral down. Yeah. Lock me up, throw away the key, where I'm not the problem of society. Go on, throw me down, I'll tumble down. Yeah. Drag me up and forget about me. It's not my needs that you're paid to meet. He's got no place out there, no home. Conditioned for compliance all alone. Confined to his mind, everything is on fire, and these blinding lights keep him in their line. Impulse controls him, says the folks who knows him, we've had enough. Go on, throw me down, I'll spiral down. Yeah. Lock me up, throw away the key, where I'm not the problem of society. Go on, throw me down, I'll tumble down. Yeah. Drag me up and forget about me. It's not my needs that you're paid to meet. Go on, throw me down, I'll spiral down. Yeah. Lock me up, throw away the key, where I'm not the problem of society. And go on, throw me down, I'll tumble down. Yeah. Drag me up and forget about me. It's not my needs that you're paid to meet.
When everything keeps changing, it's hard to know how to feel. So if the last couple years have left you with mixed emotions, you're not alone. Search Beyond Blue Coronavirus for free tools, support, or to have a chat today.
It is 8:45. You're on 100.5 WOW FM, and we just heard Spiral by THB, who are taking me through the EP EP. And I have to ask, who is the orangutan that keeps appearing on social media?
Winton, he's in my
special
car.
place.
Right.
No, he's a little mascot. We went op shopping one day.
Oh my God, I got him these cute little overalls.
Yeah.
And so now he sits on the drum kit every time
Yep.
we play a live set, and he looks fantastic.
So good.
But the full backstory is James thought it was really funny to buy me that for Christmas one year. So now he lives in my car.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
And now sort of the fifth member of
Yeah,
THB.
yeah.
Winton is inevitable.
He's the first member.
Oh, there we go. And Winton made it onto the cover.
Yeah. We had because we had a few takes of that the cover photo.
Mm-hmm.
We had one with just a bunch of random stuff. Like, what was some of the stuff we had?
Season 1 of The Office.
Season 1 of
DVD.
The Office. We had a SpongeBob CD.
I had a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, just random stuff. Just so if like anybody who's actually looking hard, you can say, what the hell is season 1 of The Office doing there?
And was it a bit weird getting in your pajamas with everybody?
It wasn't for the album cover.
Was it weird for you, Sorren? I'm asking specifically because Callum, James, and I have been friends for like years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
We've
just
had those
normal.
transformative boy sleepovers.
No, it wasn't very weird. I mean, these guys are all very lovely. So it was chill.
Yeah.
And then I beat them up afterwards. So
Yeah,
so like assert dominance.
Yeah.
We said we weren't going to talk about that.
The trouble is, if you're beating people up, we're all just picturing the pillow fight because you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, no, Sorren filled the pillows with bars of soap.
and batteries.
But you really outshone them in terms of pajama selection. That's
Well,
all
I was going to say, is there a bit of thought in which pajamas can go?
There wasn't. It was what I had clean.
I think we said, like, guys, let's try to avoid copyright.
and then I went with Batman on the shorts and I had Vegemite on the top.
I was going to get Family Guy pajamas, and then Sorren said, no copyright. And I'm like, okay, so we'll go with neon fruit or something, whatever it was.
And it made my job a complete nightmare drawing over it because it's like, how on earth is there going to be? There's no cohesive colour palette.
I'm so
it
sorry.
just looks like a salad.
And you've done the great thing of actually making some CDs.
Yes,
of the EP
yeah.
as well.
We that was so much more successful than we thought. We all love physical media.
Yeah.
Sam and I are big collectors of records and everything. Sam's into his tapes as well.
I've got tapes, CDs, and I've got like 450 records now. Like, it's a problem.
We originally did like a run of 10 because we knew we wanted some. And,
I've got number 1. Just
Sam
saying.
does have number 1.
Oh, so good. And it must be nice to just know it's sitting there in the collection. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we sold out before the EP launch.
Mm-hmm.
We made some more and then sold out of those at the EP launch.
Yeah.
And so I think we've done like 30 something total now. We've sold like, and for like a small band, that's our very first thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's just amazing. We were blown away by that.
It's probably enough to chart now with physical media.
Probably.
If you put it through like AMRAP, they might have made it into the top 20. So we should go to the final track of the EP. Before we do, though, I always like to speak with bands about when they put something like an EP together of not favourite song, but favourite moment on there. Little things buried in the mix or a little riff or lick that somebody does in the band. What are each of your sort of parts that when it's coming up, you always go, I love this bit?
So Sam's always got his just the sneaky little bass lines. He ends a bar with something, and then he can like, I'll say, "Oh, Sam, that was wicked. Do that again." And he'll say, "Do what again?"
What did I do?
But there's a section in Spiral just after the first verse where we sat in the studio and we were trying to introduce the new the next guitar part in, and it just sounded too sudden. We couldn't figure out a way to make the tone feel bright enough, but it not just be super jarring. And Sorren had the idea to sort of take the track, reverse it, play it backwards first, and then fade into it. And our friend Seth helped us out so much on that. They were just such a huge help. Shout out Seth.
Nice. And James, do you have a particular favourite moment?
I'd have to say probably the Spiral solo, just because it was an accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I recorded it at Caleb's house. Well, not recorded, like I played it at Caleb's house when he was in the band, and then I forgot about it, and then I remembered it again. Mm-hmm. And then but the first time I recorded it wrong.
Right.
And then I recorded over it, and then it came out how it is in the release.
Yeah, wow. Sorren, what about you?
I really like, in Billy Noah, the song you're about to hear, James, he's crazy. He improvised every single little lick in there, and my younger cousin Trey loves that track just because he's really into guitar, and James just nails it. Mm-hmm. But he's
some beautiful old style shit.
It's really sick, but he's just made it up on the spot, and I think that's just so awesome.
It's a guitarist's dream.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, we've got a song, and there's a lot of space. Mm-hmm. Do you want to just do some cool shit in between?
And Sam, are you just a fan of the entire bass track?
Yeah, pretty much. but the random improvised scream from Callum on Livewire is such a like it's so cheesy. But
that just came out in the studio. I wasn't planning to
so
do
nicely, and it's funny, but also endearing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to hear Barely Know It, and I just noticed, like, on Greener Grass, there's the line "Express my love with obscure instruments."
Yes.
And this track, Barely Know It, I think it's the one that you're playing on the Moles Bowls on social media.
Yes. Yep.
That's a pretty obscure instrument, that one.
Well, look, a lot of people know about it, but not a lot of people are aware of its musical capabilities.
Yeah, there can't be too many people that have performed music on actually using it as an instrument.
No, we like to think of ourselves as innovators.
Yeah.
And some just don't recognise that yet.
Yeah, you didn't feel like performing the whole EP on it as a busking session?
Oh, no, we did, but that just wasn't on the camera. That was, you got to be in that moment.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's take a listen. This is the final track on the EP. As you said, a bit of fun putting together all of the words.
Yep.
And I guess The Office Season 1 DVD may have come in handy too.
Yeah, yep.
Bit of research there.
Michael Scott.
All right, this is THB. This is Barely Know It. You're on WOWFM.
Liquor? I barely know it! I struck out there, but we're ready to move. Head to the cast, I've got something to prove. It was then I spied my lonely lover. I really badly want her under the covers. I was over to impress her, wanting to undress her, but she's playing cards, tell the dealer to deal me in. Got a plan, got to win, wait, what are we playing? Poker? I barely know it! I fucked up, but I know how to play. I fucked off, couldn't bear to stay. Out of the corner of my eye, see her smiling at me. She walks over and says, hey honey, what's happening? Well, I'm out with the boys and I just lost a fuck ton of money. She tells me that I'm cute and she thinks that I'm funny. Yeah, you know what? You wanna join me for a bender? Bender? I barely know it! The boys wish me well for a chick this cool. Feeling pretty proud for this hell of a pool, yeah. Tight shorts, crop top, yeah, I'm having a drool. Trying hard not to make myself a fool, yeah. And she pulls me close, whispers in my ear, let's leave. Making for the door, hanging off of the sleeve. I feel a rush, look down, fuck, I got a boner. Boner? I barely know it!
You're on Hi-Fidelity. It is 5 minutes to 9 o'clock, and we have just gone through the EP, the debut EP from THB, who have been joining me in the studio. Callum, James, Sorrens, Sam, thank you so much for coming in and taking me through the EP. Congratulations on it as well. And as you were saying, there's a gig coming up. People can catch the band live.
Yes, we're playing Low Life Basement Bar with Bugmeat and Willow. That's Friday, the 8th of August.
8th of August, guys. 8th of August.
8:30.
8th of August. 8:30. Come see us, Low Life Bar.
Link in our bio. Our Instagram's WeAreTHB. The link in our bio, you'll find some tickets.
Excellent. And so Instagram's best place to find out more about the band?
Yeah, we also have a Facebook. With 0 followers.
I don't remember the last time we used that.
No, we don't do that. We post
we don't really check it.
No, we don't check
It's a good place for people's parents to find out what you do.
Exactly.
And we're playing 3 new songs at the gig, so you better come check it out.
Yes. Yeah. We've been writing sending some writing.
We got some stuff coming.
Yeah, so we got some.
We're getting there.
Big things coming. Is there a deadline? Is there plans? Is there a stage?
We're not doing any more deadlines.
No deadlines.
We finished the EP.
And then
3 days before the launch show,
because we were like, we shouldn't have set a deadline.
We shouldn't have set a deadline. Yeah, and because that came right at the time of exams for me as well,
right.
so I was just stuffed.
Yep.
So no more deadlines.
Yeah.
We're doing stuff.
I've got quite the memory of being sat in class folding the covers for the physical CDs with Callum.
Yeah.
And James, the next time round, maybe not 300 takes to get a solo? Or?
Yeah, probably not, but maybe. We'll see.
Sounds like a skill issue.
You go even further. What do you reckon
probably.
is the biggest learning point from the EP that you'll take into the new stuff?
Probably the actually mix some vocals properly. Probably.
Right.
Yeah, we kind of just had we didn't have much of a clue what to do there because we did our background research, how to record, and then we found out we did that entirely wrong anyway.
Yep.
And so we just chucked a whole bunch of reverb on there, filtered it like 7 times. It eventually sounded somewhat passable, but in the future we're just gonna find an engineer and say, help us, please.
and take a lot more time with it.
Yeah,
and
not rush it. That's because as good as they are, we're very proud of them. We could have done a lot better in some places.
But it sounds great. It's
But
coming out
yeah,
really well.
perfect is the enemy of done. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess it's just makes you, having an EP out makes you excited to get in and do the next one.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it gives us a huge opportunity. Hey, we've got music out. You should come listen to it.
Yeah, and ultimately I think that was the plan. It gave people something to listen to.
Yeah, because we didn't want to be doing these shows and then for people to enjoy us and say, oh, where can I enjoy more of you?
You can't.
Yeah, and there's nothing there. Sorry, Chief.
Now, on the way out, you've chosen a couple of local tracks for me to play as well. Who have you gone for?
So we got some band best friends. We've played with these guys is it 4 or 5 times now?
4, I think.
Yeah. The fellas from Misnomer, they're absolute
We love
legends.
you, Misnomer.
Shout out Misnomer. They're such cool blokes to hang out with. We've chosen their track, Emotional Strain. It's a good track.
Yeah.
But before that, we've a little bit of a shameless plug. Birds Are Spies. Down the Rabbit Hole, really cool track. We want to get on a set with them. So Birds Are Spies, if you're listening, THB want
Hit
you.
us up, please.
Please. Well, thank you so much for coming in and keeping company for the first hour of the show. And again, congratulations on the EP. It is sensational. And welcome back to come on next time the next EP's coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you.
And so let's take a listen to the choices from THB. We're going to kick it off with the Birds of Spies, and this is Down the Rabbit Hole.
Don't you inspires. Yeah, I think so. That's what they say.